Iran to do a lot more damage and be a lot worse than what I saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because again,
they did do damage.
They did, but not to the degree that I thought they were going to be, right? So look at the amount of missiles and drones were, like the amount of missiles and drones that were launched and the kind of the trajectory. Now the argument people make as well, they wanted to extend it, they needed that deterrence, which is true. They generally, Iranians want to do some of the extended, etc. They had an understanding, but then that shows that there was a significant degradation, that they weren't able to sustain large-scale attacks at the beginning. Right. So I think the first couple of days is when Iran had, and I think this is when you go into military might, right? What is the goal of the U.S. at this point from a military perspective? At the beginning of the war is you do the initial strikes against the command and control elements, but the number one priority for the U.S. always going to be destroy the air defense. We want to destroy their air defense so we can enable our fighter jets to operate freely over Iran, right? So while we're focusing on that, that's a window of opportunity for Iran to launch their attacks to try to halt our ability to do that. What the Iranians were more focused on doing, though, was, yes, they struck military bases and their damages. We knew this because one of the things that happened before the war started, we evacuated bases,
right?
Especially the one closest, because again, we knew this is what they're going to do, pull these guys out, because those military bases were built with the mindset of Al-Qaeda, Iraq, the Taliban, not against a country with the largest ballistic missile force there. And you have to take into account they have a threat. So that was.
Hold on, back up a minute.
Yeah,
that's interesting. I never heard someone put it that way before. Those bases are designed thinking about Al Qaeda and some of these terror groups and stuff, but not about countries that could have a significant.
So think of it in the sense of if you put a lot of these bases, for example, Ayudit Air Base in Qatar, right? And we still have people there, right? And you're building that. You build it. Look at the distance between Qatar to Iran. Very short.
Yeah, it's not far.
What is one of the largest arsenals that Iran has in their ballistic missile program? Short-range ballistic missiles.
And what's the official range?
I would say, so it depends who you ask and all that. Be careful.
Conservative estimate.
I'm going to be very careful. A couple hundred miles, and I'm just going to leave it very kind of vaguely in that.
Okay.
Just to make sure. But